Sparkle's magical story, Little Penina and Moses in Egypt. One morning, Penina woke up and approached her magical mirror. She said, "Mirror, show me Egypt. I want to see what is happening there and help a great person who will save his people." The mirror lit up with a bright light, and Penina found herself in Egypt, in a city full of slavery. The Jewish people were suffering under harsh labor, and Pharaoh had commanded that all newborn Jewish boys be killed. Penina stood in the shadow of Pharaoh's palace and saw how Pharaoh's daughter came to the river to bathe. She noticed a small basket floating in the water with a newborn baby inside. Pharaoh's daughter approached the basket and, seeing the child, said, "This is a Jewish baby. He must be saved." Pnina approached and said, "You can take this child, Pharaoh's daughter. He will be your son." Pharaoh's daughter looked at Penina in surprise and said, "You are right. I will take him as my son and raise him." Years passed, and Moses grew up in the house of Pharaoh's daughter. Penina continued to watch over him and said, "You are chosen, Moses. Your destiny is to free your people from slavery. You must believe in Hashem. You have chosen the right path, Moses. You will be the leader who will guide your people to freedom." Moses, full of resolve, stood up and said, "I will free my people. I will go to Pharaoh and demand that he let us go." When Moses came to Pharaoh to demand freedom for the Jews, Pnina approached Pharaoh and said, "Pharaoh, Hashem commands you to let the people of Israel go. If you refuse, Hashem will send 10 plagues upon Egypt." Pharaoh, laughing mockingly, replied, "I will not let them go." And so began the 10 plagues, which Penina had predicted. Penina said, "Blood." The Nile turned to blood, and all the fish died. Penina said, "Frogs." Frogs swarmed Egypt, entering homes and covering the land. Penina said, "Lice." The dust turned to lice, tormenting the people. Penina said, "Flies." Flies swarmed everywhere, on people and animals. Penina said, "Pestilence." Disease killed the animals. Penina said, "Boils." Painful boils covered the skin of the Egyptians. Penina said, "Hail." Hailstorms destroyed the crops. Penina said, "Locusts." Locusts devoured what was left of the crops. Penina said, "Darkness." Darkness covered Egypt for 3 days. Death of the firstborn. All the firstborn in Egypt died. When Pharaoh finally agreed to let the Jews go, Pnina said to Moses, "You have fulfilled your mission. Now lead your people to freedom." Moses led his people to the Red Sea, and when Pharaoh attempted to pursue them, Pnina said to Moses, "Do not be afraid. Hashem will open the way for you." Moses raised his staff, and the sea parted, opening a path for the Jews. As they crossed, the waters returned, and Pharaoh's army was drowned. When Pnina returned home, she softly whispered, "Moses, your mission has just begun. You freed the people, but the journey ahead will be long. May Hashem always guide you." The end, which leads to the beginning, where every step of Moses was part of a great mission that liberated the people and led them to the promised land.